to my story. Let's make sure that's there. Good deal. All right. Is everything working? Yes? Okay, good. Yes, I am in my scrubs today. I didn't really have time to change. What's up, Hive? What's up, Nikki? What's up, Insanity? What's up, Banda? What's up, PR? How are you guys doing? I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice again. Oh my god. What's up, Luke? How are you? What a thing to do, like, as soon as I start a stream, I'm in scrubs, I'm coughing, and I just recently tested negative for COVID. What's up, D? How are you doing? What's up, Zesty? How are you? What is up? I also changed the stream to, like, just chatting, since the majority of the time we're talking anyways. I don't know. I'm trying it out. We'll see. I'm also torn between if I'm gonna go back to Valorant pretty soon or stream Kingdom Hearts. So we'll see. I'll probably do a vote or something on Instagram. What's up, Tokyo? What's up, Raul? What's up, PD? What's up, Meadow? What's up, Luke? What's up, Bruce? How are you? What's up, DX? How are you guys doing? Ed, how are you? Ninja, what's up? Martin, how are you? Lancer, Sonu, how are you guys doing? I'll put a poll on my Instagram. You guys can vote between Valorant or Kingdom Hearts, since the majority of you guys seem to not particularly play Valorant much anyways. Fabry, what's up? Shinobi, how are you? Dark, how are you? Reg, what's up? What's up, Sev? How are you guys doing? Kingdom Hearts would be dope. That would be nice, huh? Maybe. Maybe we'll get into it. I was planning on changing the game up for this week. However, I didn't have time to. It's all been chaotic. Hi, thank you so much for being a sub for 18 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi. Johnny, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. What's up, Killer? How are you? I was just looking at who is on. You guys are more than welcome to join my party if you would like. And this will most likely be a relatively short stream. I know I always say that, but I've had quite the day today. Nikki, how are you? Nanitas, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. DX, are your taste buds back? So. You know, some things I can taste, some things I can't taste, but PR, TikTok stock went up. Oh, yeah. I did post today. God, time is just like blending together. Claudia, hello, Claudia. Thank you so much for coming to my Twitch stream. I really, really appreciate you. I'm so happy to have you here. What's up, Mesa? What's up, Hugo? What's up, Bando? What's up, Bat? How are you guys doing? Had a bad day? Yes. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a bad day, but it was a chaotic day. Deja Vu. Welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. DC, thank you so much for being a sub for 13 months. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, DC. MX, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. What is up, Dior? What is up, Jamal? But yes, I will be posting on my Instagram for a poll if we're gonna go to Valorant or Kingdom Hearts 1. So we shall see. Bando saving a bottle of champagne for those taste buds. You're gonna have to open a bottle of champagne when you finally come back to Final Fantasy, Bando. And Nikki. And Insanity. And anybody else who wants to come. FBI, what is up? How are you? Can EMS carry guns? No, they are not allowed to. And you are more than certainly not allowed to bring them within like a hospital capacity. Winslow, what is up? How are you doing? Luke, thank you so much for extending your sub through February. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Yeah, PR. PR is out there making his way through Final Fantasy. Very nice. Harper, what is up? Lizanagi, thank you so much for being a sub for 12 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate you. Metal, welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for the love. I can feel it. That's right, it's only 16 hours left. Minus, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Luke, thank you so much for being a sub
Happy
for 14 months.
Happy 14 months, B.
Thank you, thank you. Lovesick, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. DC, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much, DC. And Myro, thank you so much for being a tier 3 sub for 15 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the reason why this will probably be a short stream. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, no. We have, I don't know how this filter keeps getting like this sometimes. I didn't sleep at all last night, like literally nothing. Like not even minutes, like nothing. And I attempted to go to sleep at a decent time. But it's been like one of those days where my day started off good and then it just like had a few bumps and then it just bombed. It was crazy. Elite, thank you so much for being here. How are you? Buddy, how are you? What is up? I'm in the scrubs today. Didn't have any time to change, but it is what it is. Did I just kick you guys out of the party? I am so sorry. I think I just kicked Luke and Reg. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Raul, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Dak, what is up? How are you doing? I'm sorry. I kicked you both on accident. I am sorry. But yeah, it just started like, my day just bombed. And then like, and then my car won't start, or like one of them won't start. It's just been chaotic. And I swear, I was hanging on by a thread. Like my mental faculties by a thread. My God.
Woohoo. 13 months, let's go. So glad to be a part of this amazing beehive. Hope all is well, Bee.
Sin, what's up? How's your day been? Alex, thank you so much for being a sub for 13 months.
Bee is back on the talk, people. Quest to 2 mil for 2022.
Thank you,
let's
Alex.
go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, Alex. PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am back to TikTok now since I have recovered from COVID. For the multiple stints of COVID that I've had. And Raul, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you so much for being a sub for 3 months. That means the absolute world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'll queue us up. It was my fiat, like it won't even turn over, and I didn't even have time to like deal with it today. You know, like whenever you have somewhere to go and like time is of the essence, then you get in your car, you try to turn it on, your car won't turn over, and I'm like, this sucks. And then my Mustang was like basically out of gas. So it was just like one thing after another, but that was like the tiny last little bump that I had. I was like, I'm hanging on by a thread. Lord. Today is testing me. Not to mention, I'm so freaking hungry, but I have no appetite. And I blame COVID for that. Everything I try to eat, I take like one bite and I'm just don't want it anymore. What's up, buddy? How are you? Tony, what is up? Insanity, that's because Italian cars in there. Come fix my car, Insanity. I've had COVID multiple times. I'm not scared of it. DC, you can fix the Fiat? I don't know what happened. It won't even turn out. It won't turn over at all. It just goes tick, and then it stops. Joseph, what's up? CWL, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. How are you doing?
We have the lead. Keep it up.
You think they're... No, we got somebody down here. They're gonna have to start coming from this direction. There they are. I knew it! I knew it! What's up, Chris? How are you doing? You had a job at Burger King, Tony. Congratulations! That's awesome! I'm very excited for you. What's up, crafting? Wasn't paying attention. It's okay. This is just a warm-up. Okay. I gotta focus on this guy with the shotgun. This is getting ridiculous. To troubleshoot my car? Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. It has a new battery. everything in it has been up to par recently, so I have no idea what happened. I also put this as like just chatting because I am so like brain dead at the moment. It's not even funny. When I say I'm hanging on by a thread, I mean I'm hanging on by a thread. My God. Bando, you've been in lockdown for 2 weeks, so you haven't been driving the car, battery died. But no! I've driven it, I've been in quarantine, but I've still like turned it on and stuff like that within, I feel like, I tried to turn it on today. The last time I turned it on was like 3 days ago, maybe? And I didn't have any problem with it. Maybe is it possible because of the cold weather? Maybe? I mean, it's a little cold. It's not like freezing, but... You know, I don't know. I don't really know. I assume maybe that could possibly be why. But I also don't know. I don't know literally anything about cars. And I got bombed. What is it doing when you try to start it? It won't turn over at all. Like literally you put the key in the ignition and you try to turn it and it won't turn over whatsoever. It doesn't even attempt to turn over. It just did. How are you behind me? What?
You call it vengeance?
It is in part. Yes. That Goliath just took me out. What's up, Shadow? How are you doing? But I haven't really fussed with it much. You don't even have the time to try to figure out something. I don't know. Mister, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. How are you doing? Shall we try in here? Maybe? Can we get the jump on him? Maybe the converter? I got no idea. You know what? Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna beat them at their own game. So I don't know. A delay? The flux capacitor. This guy with the shoddy is crazy. You're out walking your turtle? Out walking your gator? That sounds super Cajun. You got a pet alligator? They like to take the high ground, which is the preferred place to be, but not enough gigawatts. DX, you watched The Unholy? What did you think? I still haven't seen it yet. I knew I was gonna die, but might as well take 2 out. Yeah, so how was The Unholy? It's got that guy that I can never remember his name, but he's a good actor. I enjoy him. What is happening here? No, it's not clicking at all. Like, you know how usually it'll try to turn over whenever you put your key in the ignition? It doesn't do that at all. Like, usually it'll go chick, 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 but it won't. It won't do anything. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. I love these headphones. Yowu was kind enough to send them to me, and I absolutely love them, I have to say. They're my favorite headphones thus far that I've ever worn. Yes, it has gas. It's a good question though, Dark, because I am very stupid when it comes to cars. Hi, is it more stressful dealing with doctors or other nurses? Nurses, 1000%. Nurses are the most difficult people to deal with, by far. Typically, it's their attitudes. Yeah, 100%. I would say. Like, usually people want to say that doctors have this god complex, which there are some that are like that. Don't get me wrong, but nurses just tend to be more cliquey more, I don't know, just very, what's the word? I'm telling you, my mind is not working. Come on, English, come to me.
Lucky number 13,
Lost my English.
my beautiful queen.
Hater, thank you so much for being a tier 3 sub for 13 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's crazy. That is insane. Time flies, right? Hi, it's not your first language, just saying it Argentine. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, nurses. They're very cliquey. They're very catty. Nurses are very, very catty. That's why I typically don't like nurses. Hater. I know, it's Scrub Thursday-ish, I guess, right? I've had such a crazy day that I haven't had time to like change or anything. So I'm rolling with the punches here. This will be a short stream though, mark my words. Mark my words. Do my headlights dash? Yes. Wait, I don't know about the headlights. I have to check. I can't remember. What's up, Artemis? How are you doing? Dark nurses are catty. It says the nurse in scrubs with catty. Retsu, what's up? Where have you been? Playing Tarkov? I'm just messing with you. How am I otherwise? I don't know. I mean, I didn't get to get any sleep. You know, beats the battery. Okay, I'll have to try that then. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I tried to get some decent sleep last night. I told myself, like, I even took sleeping medication and stuff like that. I was like, I'm determined to get some decent sleep. And I literally, like, tried to go to bed, and I had, like, this tiny little window of being semi-sleepy. So I tried to sleep, and then I couldn't, and I got literally no sleep. But still, like, I woke up trying to be optimistic today. And my day started off up here, and it just progressively started bombing. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm hanging on by a thread. My mental faculties are hanging on by a thread. It was an accident? Did you bully Retsu out of my stream, Insanity? You better not be bullying people. I swear. Supernatural forces keeping me down. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's always like when it rains, it pours. It was like, we started up here, and it's like, okay, just a few little bumps, and then it just bombed. My day just bombed. And no matter what I tried to do, I just couldn't pull myself out of it. You know, it's just one of those days that nothing is making it better. Like, my anxiety is up to here. I guess things just like culminated, and it's just like one thing after another, and I don't know. I was seconds from a full-blown meltdown. Seconds. What? You certainly didn't make my day terrible. You made my day better, hater, by you being here.
Use all your senses.
But not to mention, like, trying to play this, I don't have much of a capacity to play much, which is why it'll be a shorter stream. But it's okay. Let's take out all my anger. I've never had that happen. Nothing is making it better. No, I mean, I'm happy to stream, and you guys do make it so much better. I'm just saying, like, progressively through the day, no matter what, like, things that would typically help me kind of, you know, de-escalate, nothing was working. It's ridiculous. I try so hard. Okay. Get my frustrations out. I don't know. And then, like, to make matters worse, I've been so hungry. But anything that I try to eat, I just have no appetite for. It do be like that sometimes. I blame COVID for that. I blame COVID. I can't even get through the window. It's one of those types of days. That was crazy. Bando, get your warm-up round in, then sick the dogs. I hope. I don't know if today is gonna be that type of day, but we'll try. We shall try. Hater, if you de-escalate, give me a call. I'm so boring to talk to that all your anxiety will just disappear. I doubt that, Hater. Come on now. You are in no ways boring. Your mac and cheese? You make him- wait! No! You're like stuck in the hotel, right? You can't make mac and cheese? Oh my god. They're all out here. Let's see. I didn't see this guy. Didn't even see him. We gotta get serious. I don't know where these people are. Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday I seemed to have like a decent appetite, I feel like. And then for whatever reason, I just lost it. It's gone. But that's one of the things, like with anxiety and stuff like that, you usually either get like ravenous and you want to eat everything when you're stressed out, or you have no appetite, and I tend to be that way, you know? Zero, when's the next time? Oh. Not sure, Zero, to be honest with you. Not sure. When I figure that out, I will certainly let you know. How's that sound? God dang. He hid the perfect moment. I'm like trying to find the door and stuff like that in here. I've been serious all day. Yes, let's get serious. That is true though. I have been serious all day. It's just interesting because like whenever you're having like a rough day, and then there's also people that no matter what you do, they're always in such a bad mood. And it's like, my God, we all have our struggles. Can you attempt to have some type of optimism? I get upset at this one lady today. I'm not a patient or anything, but I'm like, my God, keep your passive-aggressive comments to yourself. I'm just not in the mood to deal with that. Doctor, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something, EMT here, is it really that big of a deal when we don't get a blood sugar? When that obviously isn't the issue with a critical patient? It depends on what they're presenting with. You know, like if you have somebody who's like a potential stroke patient or something like that, they're gonna want one. We have to do one in the ER anyways, so what's most important is if it is a critical patient, attempt to get a line and get an EKG. That's gonna be the first thing that they ask you for, and just go from there. You know, because we have to get one anyways, but it is still good, depending on what the patient is presenting with, to have that as a baseline. You know? You know, you know. Welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. Claudia, some people are so rude sometimes. Like, I know. I was like, well, sometimes, you know, people tend to be like, hey, I'm gonna try to find the silver lining in things. And other times, people are just, everything is just a freaking storm. You know, it's like, why do I even try? You're like, right. Why do I even give you the time of day with you trying to drag everybody down? What's up, Frankie? How are you doing? Codex, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. Something, you once had a patient with multiple gunshot wounds and the nurse. Oh yeah, no, that would be the least of my concerns, something. You just probably had a stupid nurse. One thing that drives me crazy is like some nurses that really don't know what they're doing. A critical patient like that, like let's say multiple gunshot wounds or something like that, they come in and they're like, what about this? What about that? It's like, woman, I don't have time for you right now. I gotta stop the bleeding. And I either have to try to do a rapid infusion or get this patient up to the OR. We don't have many people on, so I'm just gonna keep you guys in the party, you know? But yeah, and it's funny too, because sometimes it'll drive me crazy the way nurses treat EMS. Now, I started in EMS, and my family is with EMS and stuff like that too, so I care about them. We're all part of like this giant machine, right? We're all pieces to the puzzle. And I hate it when nurses are rude to EMTs. I hate it with a passion. However, on the flip side of that, I hate it when EMTs are rude to nurses because I've had my fair share of tearing into nurses and I've had my fair share of tearing into EMS. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if we all treat each other, you know, with common decency and respect, I don't think there's ever an issue, but Lord have mercy. Rudy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Hive. Was it scary working all the major COVID units around the US when they contracted you out, like LA, Washington? I wouldn't say scary, no. I'm far more scared of patients that are on like PCP, like psych patients that are combative, far more than I am with COVID. At least with COVID, I understand the process. I understand how it's transmitted and stuff like that. Now, a grown man on PCP that thinks he can fight God, that's a scary situation. Because you might have your team like trying to hold them down and stuff like that, but I mean, it's just, you know, I personally do not like to get hit, and those are always the worst because like in TV shows and stuff like that, it's like you see a nurse take a needle and like they inject them and then they're like out within seconds, and that's not the way that it is. It takes a while, you know? It's not just like, boop, you're out. Now, if you have an IV on somebody, you already have the line and you can get to the line, you can knock somebody out in seconds. But if you do not have an IV, that's gonna take a while for that medication to set in. And they're freaking out, they think they can fight God, they're tearing their restraints off, you have to get in close, they're trying to like, bite your face off. I mean, it just gets crazy. Wow. Which is interesting too, because I don't know. I won't go into that part of it. Where am I? I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I know somebody behind me is... Yeah, I got no idea where I am. Okay, yes. Now I know where I am. As I die. Nikki, I personally don't like to get hit. Yes. Hater, do you ever lose your temper and try to bite your patients back? If only that was a possibility. If only. Hive, is PCP a big Houston drug? I hear certain cities have their own drugs. Yeah, certain places do. Just like New Mexico is very big on meth. Houston is very big on PCP. But yes, major places certainly have larger incidences of different types of drugs. Yes. What's up, 3? How are you doing? Yeah, boy. He tried to peek. Oh no, there's another one. My gosh. Retsu! God dang it. Lord. I just know B wants to drink my blood. It's full of caffeine and nicotine. I can take the caffeine. I don't think I'd handle the nicotine very well. Insanity. More traumas in Houston or LA? Is it different? That, I don't know if I can say for sure. Because the thing with LA is when I was in LA, I was specifically in the COVID units. When I was in Houston, I specifically worked trauma. So I don't really know because I've never really worked on the LA's version of trauma units. I was specifically contracted for a crisis COVID contract. Let's see. Okay. What? That's crazy. I like how I keep coming back here. We're gonna try to be a little sneaky this time. Just a little bit. Hi, which Powerpuff Girl was your favorite? What is her name? There's Blossom, Buttercup. Buttercup was my favorite. I just say her personality, I guess. Buttercup was always my favorite. Always. God dang. Buttercup was the green one. Bubbles is the blue one. Bubbles to me was like a little too ditzy. I mean, she's a kid, right? So who cares anyways? But she was always just kind of like out there. I don't have a problem with Blossom, but I just prefer Buttercup. What's up, Dom? How are you doing? God, there's two! Ah! My goodness. Wow, you like that one? I shot him through the smoke. What's up, Kay? How are you doing? Mojo Jojo.
You call it vengeance? I call it justice.
Hi, who's your first cartoon crush? Does anime count? Cause I'd say Jean Starwind from Outlaw Star, 100%.
Good evening, beautiful Queen Bee. It is amazing to finally see you on a laptop screen again and not my phone. Now I can enjoy you in all your beauty on a larger screen. Hope you are well.
Impy, thank you so much for being a sub for 18 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet of you. Ratsu! You're gonna be the reason for me just losing, just having a ultimate meltdown live on stream. I'm not even gonna deal with Retsu right now. I know he's gonna win this firefight. I gotta avoid him at all costs. Look, because he was right next to me and I didn't even realize it. Oh my god. No, I didn't mean to kill him. You can kill me, Retsu. It's okay. I have no ammo. It's okay. Don't you worry, Retsu. You go on and be awesome.
Enemy care package inbound.
My god. I'll get my act together. I'm gonna have to force feed myself after stream, whether my body wants it or not. Toxic? No! He spared me. He walked right by me, I didn't even realize it. And he let me live! Bando, who's dancing queen? Hater. I'd say ramen. Just for the carbs. I'm slowly just whittling away to nothing. My god. DX, did you have an okay few days? Yeah, you know, actually, everything was pretty okay. Like, during quarantine, like, this is the first holiday season that I hadn't spent with my family. And it was nice. It was actually like a, I don't know, calm, I guess. And then for whatever reason, it all just got chaotic and stuff today. Or at least like halfway through my day, I guess, you know? It just tanked. And it wasn't even necessarily that things were just so bad. It's just one of those days where all just like little things compile into nothing, and then it's just like a bomb goes off. You know? That's how my day has been. That's how it's been. But don't worry, it's okay. Maybe I'm just hangry, I don't know. Maybe for 2 weeks I've just been starving myself because my body will not let me eat. Maybe that's part of the equation here, you know? Nikki, get to bed, you're working. Yeah, you made ramen the other day. That's pretty cool. Band of the 18 gauge. I would fight you to the death if somebody came at me with an 18 gauge. I would die. I would die. Reg, you hear you? Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. Anyways, I'm in a better mood now. I'm in a far better mood than I was earlier. I just had to, de-escalate. Hung out with Kimchi for a while. Kimchi was giving me all the snuggles. Hater, I could force feed you. Do it, hater. Do it. Hi, oh my god, I would die on your Dr. Mike video with House. That was hilarious. I didn't know if he was joking or if he was serious. I forgot what we were doing. I don't know if we were playing a game or we were watching a show or something like that. And he's like, you want me to call him right now? He's talking about Hugh Laurie, the guy who plays Dr. House. He's like, I'll call him right now. And I was like, you're kidding. He's like, no, 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 I have his number. I was like, you're kidding. I would die. I would literally die. I don't really ever have moments where I'm like, what is it? Like starstruck? I would be starstruck with a House. You best believe. I was freaking out. Watch out, Luke.
I swear Bee, if I have to steal a car and drive to Houston just to make you eat, I'll be highly upset. I'll do it, but I am gonna slightly upset.
You're gonna slightly upset, Insanity? Thank you for the bits. I feel like it would be an interesting story, Insanity, and I think Insanity is your name, and you think that that would be awesome. I feel like you'd enjoy it. I'd pay you in Taco Bell. Ooh. Yes! I love it. Axe, thank you so much for the sub! I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your sub badge and I have more emotes coming soon. How's my energy level, DX? I mean, it comes and goes. I mean, first off, my body is still recovering for how bad it kind of like took me down, you know? And a lot of it I wasn't able to eat, so I'm sure I'm pretty nutrient deprived. And so every now and then I kind of have these bouts of exhaustion. Oh god. But I'll get back to where I was. I mean, this week I was gonna start working out again. And like going back to yoga and stuff like that, but I haven't really been able to do it.
Wait, we get paid in Taco Bell? I've got PTO to burn and my job made me want to quit today. So where do I sign up?
Oh my god, I'm so disoriented. Zesty, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, I knew they were. I knew it! I didn't even get my glide bomb. What? The Unholy is worth a watch? Ooh, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I wanna watch that movie. Very bad. Good, no! How this guy? Insanity, is that a thing? Yeah. Oh yeah, exhaustion for sure. For sure.
You call it vengeance?
I was short of breath no matter what I did, just existing. Just doing nothing, I could never catch my breath. But that was this bout, not the first bout of COVID I had.
You're paying people. You owe me 2 years worth of paychecks or something. Also make sure to tag B and ask questions y'all. Let's get this AMA poppin'.
Hive, you knew what you were getting into. I was about to say, I kept feeling like I saw somebody. Hater, be a 600-pound life. Yeah. I mean, that's how I felt, for sure. For sure. I felt like I was 600 pounds. Big time. Wow. What? Might be kimchi.
Did I hear you say you aren't eating? Fine, I don't eat till you eat. How about that?
That's clever, Retsu. That's very, very clever. I haven't even really had too much, I don't know, like energy to even go to the store and get things that maybe I would like to eat. You know how sometimes you get sick and you just don't have an appetite? Like, that's truly what it is. Just no appetite. Man, that was a little bit of a train wreck. Dang it. Ark, thank you so much for being a sub for 17 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate you. We're almost. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, what? What even? That was crazy. That was crazy. Saber, thank you so much for the follow, and Alex, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you.
Well done.
Hater, I never get like that whenever I'm sick. I eat like a whole loaf of bread and stuff. What? That's a cool play of the game, Sin. Yeah, I think you either go like one or the other. Either you eat a lot or you have no appetite. Insanity, I'm not eating either. I have COVID still with my taste and your hunger intact. The first time I had it, I never lost my taste or my smell. The second time, this most recent one, that's when I lost my taste and my smell. What's up, Tactical? How are you doing? Hey, starting a diet again? What's your favorite way of dieting? I mean, the most important thing is always calories in versus calories out, right? I feel like that's the biggest thing. Because a lot of times, especially like influencers and stuff like that. Snake, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Yeah, big thing with like influencers and stuff, they want to make it seem like there's all these complicated things to do, or like you have to hit these very specific macros and stuff like that. And while of course, like you're trying to put on muscle and stuff like that, your protein intake is important. But as a gist, it's calories in versus calories out. If you're in a deficit, you're gonna lose weight. Of course, there's healthy versus unhealthy ways to do this. And you still wanna make sure that you're getting, you know, nutrient dense foods and stuff like that. But to me personally, I kind of unintentionally intermittent fast. I've always been that way. Like my dad is that way too. I don't usually eat breakfast. Quite often I don't eat lunch, but I'll have like a larger dinner. So it just kind of depends. I feel like I can tell. I mean, I'm not usually trying to lose weight to begin with anyway, so I'm always kind of at maintenance. But I guess, I don't know, you know, I guess it kind of depends on what you want to do at the end of the day. I could go more in depth with that, but I feel like most people are not that interested in my diet. Hi, here's a question. Do you feel pressure to look / be a certain way, being so big on TikTok and Instagram? Is there a lot of peer pressure appearance-wise? I mean, it definitely puts a higher level of stress on you. I wouldn't necessarily say visually, because at the end of the day, I know that a lot of people are always fighting to be like big on TikTok or big on Instagram, and I don't really view myself that way. I mean, the only time that kind of puts things in perspective to me is like if I'm walking around the store or something like that and somebody will come up to me, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But it's not so much the visual aesthetics of it all, because I feel like I don't really look, I mean, I'm always the same size, essentially. I'm always kind of like at maintenance. I always try to stay fit, and that's kind of the way that I always am. And then even if somebody sees me like at my worst, like at the gym at 4 a.m. with no makeup on or whatever, I still feel like I generally kind of look the same. So it's not like some vast difference where I feel like I always have to keep up this look. But also too, like I'm not a beauty influencer or anything like that. So nor am I a fitness influencer, you know? Does that make sense? You know, maybe? Did I articulate that well? Have you ever felt pressure during the holidays to be like, I can't eat that extra piece of cake? No. I mean, definitely not because of social media or something like that. I have my own issues whenever it comes to eating and stuff like that. I know that I have tendencies to be a certain way. So I have to watch myself, because if I like decide to be restrictive on what I'm eating, I will go far on the other way. Like I feel like everything is okay in moderation. I don't like to really deny myself things, because like food is such a major part of my life and I enjoy eating different foods. So I couldn't like live a way to where I could not have things. I don't feel guilty if I have a piece of cake every now and then. One, I don't eat sweets very often, and two, I live what I would consider a pretty healthy lifestyle. So one piece of cake isn't gonna hurt me. You know?
I'm better at hide and seek.
But no, you know, if I was a fitness influencer or something like that, and that was like my livelihood, I mean, of course it'd be a different story, because like that's literally how you're making your living, right? Me, I see myself as a trauma nurse and a physics student, and then beyond that, social media is something that just kind of happened. Where is he? Oh, there he is. But on a grand scale of things, like to say that social media doesn't affect you mentally in that way or something, like of course when you have like TikTok, right? Like that's 1.5 million, and that's just the followers. Like some TikToks, they go crazy, right? Like some of them have like over 13 million and stuff. That's 13 million people that are looking at me. So of course, like you want to look better, you know, you want to look good. You don't want to look bad. So that's definitely a factor, but I wouldn't say that it's like the whole, it's not something that guides my day-to-day life. But would I prefer to be in the best shape of my life? Of course, but I feel like I'm not far from it. You know, it just is that way. Because people don't always understand the gravity of what that means, too. 29, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you being here. Because if you have, like, for instance, I was looking at my analytics on TikTok and stuff like that, and it is insane how many millions of people have seen my face. So if you think about it, like whenever you just go to the grocery store or like you go do these basic things of like daily life, nobody really like pays too much attention, right? However, whenever you take something like that and you know that millions of people have seen you and millions of people have the possibility to recognize you, it makes you treat things differently. Like especially if I'm in the hospital right? Because people are gonna be like, oh, she's a nurse, and most of my TikToks and stuff like that revolve around healthcare. So people are more apt to like recognize me in the hospital setting. And you have to always be on your A game because these people can come back and be like, she treated me terribly. You know, or she's got like a terrible attitude. She's mean. She's like all these things. And so you can't just have an off day. Well, one in medicine, I don't think you ever should. I think you have to segregate your personal life and your personal issues. Because there's professionalism, right? So anytime you have a professional career, I feel like my feelings, like today, right? Like I'm barely hanging on by a thread. That has no bearing on my practice as a nurse. I still have to be optimistic. I still have to have a smile on my face because these people are literally dealing with the worst day of their life. You know, maybe I'm having a bad day, but professionalism has to kick in and you have to be on your A game, you know? Hector, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I see it so often where people will be like, well, I'm having a bad day, so they're just gonna deal with it. No, that's your issue. And if you are a professional, you better get your act together. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It's like the gravity of that, to where it's like, you go to a gas station, somebody recognizes you. You're at the hospital, everyone recognizes you. You go to the library, somebody recognizes you. So you don't just have like this almost, I don't know what the word would be. But like these are things that typically you never have to worry about until I got on social media, and then people started realizing me, like recognizing me. And like even on planes, if I fly somewhere for a contract or whatever, or if I just go somewhere like Colorado, there you are like sitting in a seat and you don't think people are gonna recognize you, but they do. It's the craziest thing. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Moscow, what's up? When you were flirting with me during a catheterization. I know, right? See, because that'd be a thing. That's the thing. Like, imagine too, like, because I always say that catheterizing people is my best skill. Imagine that going bad. Let's just say you have like a really angry prostate. It's just a terrible catheterization. Oh my god. What state have I been recognized the most? California, by far. California hardcore. California, all the way. What? What's that guy doing? Let's bomb here, why not? Hi, have you ever encountered any jealous older nurses since you're young and hot? Well, I mean, the majority of nurses are burned out, and then they never, let's say nurses on a good day, a lot of them are very catty, right, and cliquey. And then you add burnout to the mix. So there's quite a few of them that are just tired of working, just in general. Oh, but this is another thing too. Like, what's interesting is, let's say I go like to the store or something like that with my dad, or let's say I go out to eat with my family and stuff. It's very weird because people will come up to you just like random things, like you're just sitting there eating with your family or whatever, and then you'll have like a whole situation of like somebody coming over or like asking to take a picture or something like that. It's just an interesting dynamic because that's something obviously that I've never experienced until I was on social media, where people started recognizing me. And then you're at basic things. Let's say you go to church. Let's say you go to a restaurant with your family. Let's say you go anywhere and you'll have people coming up to you, and it's interesting. Not that I mind, it's just a different thing that I never thought I would experience in my life. Dark, if nurses were cats, they'd be Grumpy Cat. All the way. All the way. What's up, Dead Cell? What's up, Xanon? How are you? Hater, does Papa B get recognized more than you? I mean, the funny thing about it is, if you see my dad, he looks very similar to me. Like, I'm definitely the small, feminine version of him. And it's interesting, too, because a lot of my family members, we all look relatively similar. I guess we have strong genetics to look this way, I guess. But it's interesting, because if somebody comes up to me and my dad, they immediately know it's my dad. Ugh, I'm getting cold. Heartless. I'd be afraid to ask if I saw you in public. Just do it! Why? Don't be scared of me. I'm very nice. I'm very nice. Don't you worry. And B, I think if I noticed you were having a bad day, B, I'd be like, B, I see you're having a rough day. Step on me. Kidding, I would never. No, if any of you guys see me in public or whatever, do not be scared to come up to me. I will not bite you.
If I saw you in public, I would give you plenty of space, but I would gesture wildly to get your attention while holding a picture of my Polish cow and pointing to myself.
I would know immediately who you were, Moscow. Immediately. Immediately. Thank you for the bit. Immediately. Like, there are some things that some of you guys could say in stream, and I would connect it immediately. And say, you're scared of me? You're not scared of me. Come on now. I know you're not. Dex, can you tell a difference when you don't do your exercises? Yes. That's a huge part of, like, keeping my anxiety in check is working out for sure. Reg, I'd not hesitate at all. Good. You shouldn't. I mean, most of you guys have been, like, here talking to me for, like, what, over a year now?
If I ever saw you in public, I'd gesture wildly in your general direction with my fanny pack.
Hater. Thank you for the bits. I feel like Hater, I feel like what would happen is like you'd be a patient or something and it'd be that situation where I'd like reach over or something and you'd know who I was and you'd say like, your face smells like cupcakes. And I'd be like, you have to be Hater. You have to be Hater. Insanity only sometimes. Very, very specific situations. Like if I have to catheterize you, Insanity. What's up, Kenneth? How are you doing? And what's up, Ben? How are you?
Eliminate all hostiles. Use all your senses. Sight, sound,
What's up?
smell, and gun.
Kai, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
If I ever saw you in public, I would gesture wildly by violently thrusting my hips and pointing at you with a deadpan stare on my face. Oh.
Hi. My God. My. Lord. Chris, when your hero's the Cath Queen, maybe you don't want to meet your hero. That's true. That is true. Either that or you done really messed yourself up trauma-wise. Insanity, I think there's two ways you would realize me. One, chatting like a crazy person. Two, bottle of whiskey in hand walking down the street. Well, no, I mean, the majority of you guys, like when you comment on my stuff, you know, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, like I see y'all's faces. I know what y'all look like. You know, well, some of you I don't. It's like Insanity, I would recognize you. Retsu, I would recognize you. For sure.
If I ever saw Hive in public, I would gesture in his direction wildly with my buttocks and present like a peacock.
my god, hater, thank you for the bits.
You call it vengeance? I call it justice.
My god. Mimo, what's up? How are you, Mimo? FBI, if I saw you in public, might bear hug you and ask for a picture. Go for it, FBI. Go for it. Insanity, you did think you saw me in New Mexico. Yes, I did. That's true. I was in New Mexico, and at this hospital was a, we provided care for the military base that was like right there. And oh my god. There was this one guy, I guess they were Air Force or something like that, and I walked up to him and I was like, pull your mask down, and the guy was like, because I thought maybe it was insanity. I was like, pull your mask down, boy. What's up, Allie? How are you? Did he at least have glasses? He did. Yeah, face up. I thought it was you. It wasn't you though. But also too, like I knew that you would recognize me probably before I'd recognize you anyways. Cause I have so many patients. But people will see me at the nurse's station, you know? I knew it was right there. Hive, what's your least favorite question you get asked in the hospital? If I became a nurse to date a doctor. I get that all the time. I'm like, sure. You think I chose my entire career, my entire choice because I want to be with a doctor? No, come on now. Come on now. Yeah. Where is he? Yeah, it's funny. They'll say that quite a bit. Ooh. But I usually just joke and say doctors went to med school so they'd have a chance with me, not the other way around. Come on now. Let's be real here. Oh, I thought I was gonna have somebody back there.
Nurse B, did you become a nurse to marry an airline pilot?
Moscow, thank you for the bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sin. Very nice. That was an interesting mask. Is this our Shinobi? I don't know if this is our Shinobi or not. You'd believe it? Banda, you have so many patients? You almost lost all your patients today? Almost. Almost. I don't ever fully lose my patience. I'm always nice. I just might go a little crazy here and there. See, I might lose my mental faculties for a little bit. It seems to run in my family. I try to keep myself together. I feel like I'm the most sane of my family members. Angel, that's so sweet of you. That's adorable. Ali, free donuts. Ooh. Right, telling me that's what zero sleep and no food can do to you. Even the wonderful bee can have a lapse in her patience. True, true. What kind of question is that? Questions about my underwear, Hive? What even? What? Red, she's got me considering going back to school to be a physics teacher. Ayy. That's where the kudo points come in. For sure. Hater, do you ever get a combative patient with an open wound and then shove your fingers into the wound to stop him and make him pay attention to you? No. I have never put my hand in a body cavity to make somebody be quiet. However, I have had my hand in many body cavities to stop the bleeding. That's actually one of my favorite things to do. Makes me sound like a serial killer, but it is what it is. Dex, in Los Angeles, did you encounter a lot of fake people who didn't want to talk to you, but they find out you were... Yeah, all the time. Specifically, Los Angeles was the biggest one. It's like people would start being nice to me, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, yeah, so I'm trying to be a musician, and I was thinking maybe you could post one of my songs, and I'm like, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Eric B, did you finish going through all those Christmas presents? No, I haven't. I mean, I want to be, now I feel more like I'm on the up and up health-wise, but today I had such a crazy day. You know, probably tomorrow I'll try to go through them all. You know? Probably tomorrow. I've gone through some of them, but I haven't gone through everything. I want to be in the right state of mind and right health. Viva! Ooh, I didn't think I was gonna survive. Ram, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. That was crazy. We're back at it again! Oh! Okay. I was hell-bent on getting him. He came for vengeance. I did not see him there. Well. Start to open them tomorrow. It'll bring your spirits up. I bet they will. I'm very excited. You guys have been so sweet. Everything y'all have sent so kind. Bando, we became a nurse to become a TikTok star to post for other people's songs. Hi, who's easier to take pictures of? Kimchi or Puddles? Puddles for sure. For sure. Kimchi wants nothing to do with photos at all. Puddles just kind of lays there and doesn't really care. Mister, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy being over here more than I enjoy being... What the actual hell is going on over there? What even? Wow. Yeah, this is getting like chaotic. I feel like it's my lack of nutrition that is not giving me the ability to process things. My god, my body is depleted of nutrients. I can't see nobody. Gaming, still contemplating Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna do a poll on Instagram for what the next thing I'm gonna play is. I was also thinking about doing a new game today, but I didn't really have the time. I mean, I didn't have time to like change or anything. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just in an odd mental space today. It is what it is. It do be like that sometimes, but it's not always the most... I don't know. I don't even feel like I'm making sense anymore to begin with. I feel like I can't make cohesive thoughts. Oh yeah, just chatting. No, I started off with just chatting because I figured I was gonna do just chatting more than like playing this game or playing most of Vanguard. I may change it back at some point, but that's why it was listed under there. I feel like I would try it. And then I'm like, you know what? I can't even make a cohesive sentence. I'm losing my English here. Anywho, gaming, is there a big need for contract nursing due to the COVID spike? Oh yeah. Travel nursing, I don't want to say it was relatively rare before COVID, but it was nowhere near the height that it is now. Like now, everybody has left to do those COVID crisis contracts because they pay much higher than being a permanent nurse. Which is very interesting because it kind of like flooded the market for it. Which is kind of good and bad in its own way, because I'm all for people doing travel nursing. Obviously, I'm a travel nurse, and I've been that way for many years now. However, what ends up happening is like you'll have like these permanent staff nurses that are leaving to be travel nurses because the pay is higher, but then your like main hospitals and stuff like that, they don't have adequate staffing. So what ends up happening is like hospitals end up losing their staff nurses for them to go off and be travel nurses. And then that same hospital has to shell out the big bucks for travel nurses because they've lost all their permanent staff. Did you know? What's up, Toph? How are you doing? You got hired at Kaiser? Hey, I've worked at Kaiser before. Actually, I've worked at many Kaisers. That is awesome, Toph. I am so excited for you. That's gonna be awesome. What's up, Zando? How are you? Okay, you'll just rotate around travel nursing? Yeah, well, we've never had a situation like this before, where there have been so many people leaving to do travel nursing. It's an odd time, shall I say. What was I gonna say? Hi, what's your favorite thing about nursing? Saving lives. I mean, truly, like, there is no better feeling than to know that you saved somebody's life. Like, it's very interesting that just because you were there at that moment and because of the choices that you made and everything that you did, somebody's father, somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, like, they go off to have Christmases and children and everything like that, all because you dedicated yourself to studying medicine. It's very cool. Very interesting. Toph, they pay like $100 an hour for non-travel gig. Yeah, Kaiser pays very well. That they do. That they do. I'm very excited for you, Toph. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ben, what's the worst part of nursing? I'd say like low staffing and then also people with attitudes. Because what ends up Toph, people dying, what ends up happening is, like, I've said this multiple times, like, people end up going to the ER. Like, for one, an emergency is very subjective to people, right? So people might say, like, you know, I have a headache or something like that, but I can't get an appointment to go to, like, my primary care doctor or something like that, so I'm just gonna go to the ER. And it's not really an emergency, so I'm gonna be in and out, which that's not the way that it happens. If you are not having a life-threatening emergency, you're essentially triaged to the very back of the line because what you're experiencing is not going to kill you versus there are people who are actively undergoing things that are killing them. So sometimes people like that have a lot of attitudes.
Today is my birthday.
Venom, thank you so much for the bits and happy birthday! Happy birthday. Did you have some good cake and good food? But yeah, it's just one of those things where people don't always understand the situation. They have like misconceptions, and then they'll also have attitudes based on their misconceptions. Hater, do you prefer coming home exhausted, covered in blood and other bodily fluids, knowing you saved lives, or come home super clean after a slow day and have tons of energy left? Oh no, I like it to be pure and utter chaos. It makes my day go by much faster. For it to be chaos. All the blood. Trauma nurse to the core, so true. Yeah, but that's one thing that really irritates me. And even if you explain it to people, because like what I will say is I will always try to do my best to keep you in the loop of what's happening. And I'll say, like, we need to get you a CT. It's gonna be about an hour for you to get your CT because we have multiple traumas coming in. So it's gonna be an hour to get your CT. It's gonna be an hour for them to read your CT. And at least they have a timeline of what's going on. And I'll also let them know, like, I by no means wanna keep you here any longer than you need to be here. I will try to get you out of here as soon as I can. But sadly, at some point, it's out of my hands and it's out of the doctor's hands. Tease what to tease. What's up, Salty? How are you doing? Reg, when I went to have my gallbladder out, I kept getting bumped for triage cases, such as life. Oh, that sucks. He was probably in some major pain, huh, Reg? Hi, what's your favorite social media? Twitch, Insta, or TikTok? Twitch, all the way, because I get to talk to you guys. And it's like more of a fluid thing, right? Like I'm sitting here having a conversation with you. Instagram is just like a photo. TikTok is probably my second, because I make myself laugh. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I crack myself up. Whether or not I make you laugh, I hope I do. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't, but I like TikTok. I crack myself up on TikTok all the time. But I love Twitch more than anything. That's why I spend most of my free time streaming, because I don't have much free time, right? Because more often than not, I'm working full-time. I'm in school full-time. Physics is not an easy degree by any means. And I stream. I do all sorts of stuff, you see? Reg, it went necrotic, but morphine is your friend? Oh my god. Reg. My heart goes out to you. Hater, I love your TikToks, they're hilarious. I just cracked myself up. With that most recent one, I guess that was today, right? When I was recording that, my neighbor's lawn guy was like looking through my laundry room door. It was so awkward. Like I turned and I looked and I saw him and we made eye contact and I'm like, this is so awkward. But I also, it makes me laugh, like whatever. But, oh my god. Luke, I love seeing you in all three, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. Yeah. It'd be amazing. Just chatting is focus of the stream as chatting with the game being supplemental. Yeah. That was the goal for today. Except I can't really formulate thoughts very well, you know? Nikki, looking through your laundry room door? Yes. I kid you not. That was weird. But I just laugh it off. Hater, the Tyler delivery guy. Yes! That was funny. I was dying over that. I was just dying laughing to myself in my living room. That was hilarious. Angel, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which was funny because like my front doors, they're like frosted glass. So he, I'm sure, could see like, well, I could see his shape, right, as he got closer to the door. And I wonder if he could just see me on the other side, like just the shadow, you know, because the light is behind me with how like the sun comes over my house. And I was like, can you just imagine me there and then having this fight go on, like this fight audio with TikTok? This poor man had no idea what was going on. I think I'll probably play 2 more games. I think that's all I have left in me. I'm so tired. I gotta force feed myself something. Hi, did you hear some places are bringing back the flu mist? Pug, pug, pug. I love the flu mist. It was never as effective as the actual injection, and they took the flu mist off of the market because essentially it wasn't doing anything. So if they do bring it back, good, because anything that I have to get, like the least shots I have to get, I'm happier with. Nikki, what made you decide on streaming just in general? I wanted a way to be able to talk to like the entire community. I mean, when I first started doing all this stuff, it was more so like a distraction away from like working in trauma, not my trauma, but like just trauma in general. Because it's very easy to, like I say, like lose your warmth and stuff like that whenever you work in such a high capacity, high stress job. So it kind of helped me, because I'm like a recluse to begin with. I don't go out and do things. I don't like go and have a drink or something like that with a friend. I am always home and I like playing games. So I was like, if I can talk to you guys here, it distracts me away from all that, right? Like we all have our demons. And like I always say, like you have to pay a price for seeing things like that. Like there's some things you see in medicine that you're not, humans are just like not meant to see. And like that being said, a lot of it allowed me to kind of pull my mind away from that instead of ruminating on it, because anytime I'd close my eyes, I'd see like my patients and I would hold it. Like I couldn't let go if I like lost somebody or something. Even if there was something that there was nothing more that I could have done, I would still, it would go over and over and over again in my mind about, did I make the right decision? Was there anything else I could have done? What if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? And you can't think that way, because at the end of the day, like that's why we have, you're gonna have to rejoin. That's why we have algorithms. So it's why we have protocols and stuff like that. To know that you're doing the best thing that you can at the moment. Also, it's a team thing, right? So it's you and your doctor trying to run through everything, but it just helped me a lot. And that's why I'm so thankful for you guys. What? Oh, no. What is happening? Because everything is bugged. But yeah, that's why. That's why I started streaming. And it was either here or Instagram or TikTok, and I feel like either of those, like they're not very... One on TikTok, like the last time I did a TikTok live, there was like over 1,000 people in there and I couldn't even keep up with chat. Which was crazy. And then 2, with Twitch, I can like play games with you guys and stuff, you know? Yay. Chris, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Have you ever talked to anyone about TikTok verification? Because you're way overdue. Yeah, I mean, well, no, I haven't talked to... I haven't talked to somebody about it.
Bea, I cannot say how happy all of us are that you decided to stream. To get away from work or talk to us. We love talking to you and we love spending time with you. You are the best.
That's so sweet, Insanity. Thank you. And I mean it, too, that like you guys mean so much to me. I look forward to streaming. I look forward to talking to you guys. I look forward to hearing about your day and things that are going on in your life. It is very, very important to me. But thank you, Insanity. You guys have helped me far more than I could ever express. Far more. But with TikTok, there's people who are smaller than me that have gotten verified. Not that that really matters, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like what happens is like all on social media, right? Like Twitch is the one that I'm most consistent with. Instagram, I post a picture once in a blue moon. And then TikTok, I post kind of like here or there. So maybe I just need to be more frequent with TikTok. and then maybe they'll verify me. I have no idea. I can't
I
request
get
it
how
or
much
anything.
we help you so you can disconnect. You do the same for us. More for us as a community and as individuals than you know. You are all of our sunshine on an eternally rainy day.
That's so sweet, Retsu.
Well,
thank
you for streaming for us. You don't know how much you are cherished, and the amount of happiness you bring into our lives.
That is so sweet. Nikki and Retsu, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at me, I'm trying to run off the map. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go this way. God dang. What? I didn't even see anybody in there. What's up, Lane? How are you doing? Snake, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hi, what's your favorite book and why? It's a classical book.
B, this stream and community you built is the highlight of my week. I know I speak for everyone when I say we are so happy you are our queen bee.
PR, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you and the sweet words. That
It's
means
true,
so much.
Believe it or not, you save lives not just at the hospital, but here too.
That's so sweet, Nikki. I felt that one in my heart, hardcore. That is so sweet, Nikki, thank you. I'm happy I could help in any way. Heartless, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Heartless, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet of you, Heartless. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. For my favorite book, it's Wuthering Heights. I'm a fan of the Bronte sisters, just to begin with. But I'm also a fan of like gothic literature like that. Now I've read it multiple times, which is interesting too, because like as you read it at different stages in your life, you'll see things completely different. But I also don't want to give away any spoilers for anybody who hasn't read it, but I highly recommend it. If anybody is looking for a classic book to read. Now that being said too, the first time you read it, you're gonna be like, what? At least the first few chapters, you're gonna be like, what the hell is even going on? Like the way that it's written, like literally I was like, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of the English language. I was like, what even is this?
Bianca,
What am I
the only
reading?
good thing that came out of these crazy almost 2 years was finding you and the joy you brought us. You are the heart and soul of the community who built this stream from the ground up, and everyone came together from all the world.
That's so sweet. DX, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet of you. DX, thank you. That means so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
3 things that keep me coming to your streams after a rough day at work is being able to hang out with you and hear your stories. And tides.
And tides. Tide pods. Insanity. Thank you, hater. It's so hard to aim. Oh my
I can
god.
never thank you enough for all you have for me and chat. You know what you done for me and some stuff you don't. And can confirm what Nikki said. Bad times but good people.
Insanity. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you. What's up, Unicorn? How are you? Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys mean the world to me. Forever and always. Don't eat Tide Pods, that is true. Please do not eat Tide Pods. Wow, I ran into everybody. Hi, did you ever get anyone admitted to the hospital for eating a Tide Pod? No, I have personally never treated somebody eating a Tide Pod. Personally, or at least not that I'm aware of, or not that I can remember. But I feel like I would remember somebody eating a Tide Pod. PR!
Keep the love coming, guys.
You.
Let's get this hype train to max.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, PR. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. Insanity, do not eat a Tide Pod. Never hurt yourself to meet me. Okay, no, those are good dogs. No, no, no. No eating Tide Pods. Don't poison yourself, children, please.
Don't eat Tide Pods because you'll deprive yourself of an opportunity to boop it instead.
Moscow, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. What the heck did I just do? I just went straight prone. Seems like the best way to meet me. You think so, huh? Just hang out at my favorite ramen place. Eventually, one day, you'll see me there. Harley, B, I just want to let you know I told all my coworkers and students that we got engaged, so yeah, I'm gonna need you to agree to marriage. Think I'm a liar. My god. Epic. That's a 5-head move right there, Harley. Epic. Very epic. Insanity, I poison myself on a daily basis. Did you forget the booze and cigarettes? Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Not just alcohol, not just nicotine, but both.
The odds of an American getting away with murder is about 40%. If you're Argentinian, it's about 53%. The odds of an Argentinian hiding in America getting away with murder is exactly 69%.
69! Hater! Thank you so much for the bits. That is awesome. My god. Okay. One more game. One more game. I feel like I could just fall asleep on my desk right here. My god. I'm not even tired. I'm just exhausted. So tired. Then I have to wait frickin' 2 hours later tonight to get into Final Fantasy queue. That's the thing. If you guys want to play Final Fantasy, make sure you get into the queue early. Oh wait, I'll make one more party since there's more people on. There. Go for it. Last game. Get it in. Bruce, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Bruce. I'll put a poll on Instagram tomorrow, or maybe tonight, so we can pick what game we're gonna stream tomorrow. How's that sound? Insanity, don't you fall asleep there, your back and neck will hate you. Man, what was it? A few days ago, I bent over for nothing. Nothing. And I guess I experienced what people say when they threw their back out. It scared the hell out of me. I'm too young at 84 to experience something like that. It's ridiculous. Gaming for somebody who hasn't played Final Fantasy Online, what do you like about it? I mean, if you're big into MMOs and stuff like that, I definitely think that it's one of the better ones. I mean, I feel like right now, I mean, Lost Ark will be coming eventually. But you have WoW, you have Final Fantasy, you have Black Desert Online. Terra used to kind of be up there, but it's died out. And of the scale of them all, I feel like if you're looking for something that is more To me, how do I say this? There's a lot of content in Final Fantasy. There's something for everybody. Something for everybody. There's a multitude of classes. The classes are very different and interesting to play. Like, everybody has their own rotations. There's a plethora of, like, crafting things. Crazy, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. It's visually gorgeous. What to say, like, where the heck is everybody? They're all hiding.
B, everyone agrees that when you bend over it's not for nothing Antisera nosebleed.
Moscow. Thank you for the bits. It literally scared, well, I tried to like get up 3 times and I couldn't do it. It was ridiculous. It's like all the muscles in my back just like, and it wouldn't let go. And I was laughing because it scared me so bad. Literally at one point I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm gonna get around my house. Crazy. Crazy. Oh my god. This is chaos. PR, you're enjoying it? Just wait until you start getting into like dungeons and stuff like that and you can be with the whole free company. Dungeons and the trials and stuff like that are very fun. That was the whole enemy team I just ran into. This one chunky dog. Oh my god. It doesn't want to go down. DX, I need a little scooter. Yeah, I do, right? Nikki, thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you.
I know a few tricks to loosen up the back, if you know what I mean.
Thank you for your assistance, Nikki. It is much appreciated. Dang. My god. Is there somebody in here? No? Okay. Oh my god! I can't see anything. Well, only 10 on a shipment? See? That's how I know I'm just like out of it. If I got 10 on shipment, my mind is in another world. It's okay though, it do be like that sometimes. It is such a cool in-game thing.
B, is whiplash bad? I was in a car crash 4 years ago and my neck mobility hasn't been the same. Have you come across that before?
Many times, Eric. Many times. And yes, whiplash can be very bad depending on if you're just like having the whiplash, but sometimes people will like whiplash and they'll hit glass like they're like passengers and stuff like that. It can be very bad, but if you have low mobility, you have to start like slowly trying to stretch it out. But if you ever have pain, don't push further than that. It's one of the things with like stretching and stuff like that. Sometimes people will stretch to the point of it hurting. You don't want to go that far. Slow and steady wins the race. And thank you for the bits, Eric. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I'm not gonna read that. Oh my god. Okay, So Xanity turned 30 and had instantaneous. Yeah, I don't. Well, I'm not. Oh, I'm 84, so I got a few years on you.
I got whiplash from rubbernecking so much watching you doing your squats in the park.
Hater, thank you for the bits. That is the thing. I gotta get back to working out so Hater can watch me at the gym. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. James Bond, yeah, it's just the lights. My hair is the same color. It looks red, but it's not red. But thank you guys so much for being here. I apologize, it's a short stream, and I apologize that like my mental faculties have not fully been here. I've had such a rough day today, but you guys make it 1,000 times better.
Taking notes slow and steady wins the race. Got it.
Nikki, thank you so much for the donation. I'm gonna post tonight some games that I kind of want to play on stream tomorrow, so you guys can vote on those, or at least tell me your thoughts of what you would want me to play. I'll either do a poll or I'll have it like open-ended and stuff like that, and I'll just pick the one that comes across the most. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow.